Tom Cruise finally claims his Oscar moment at the Governor's Awards. After more than 4 decades as one of Hollywood's most bankable, daring, and relentlessly committed stars, Tom Cruise finally held an Oscar in his hands. At the 16th Governor's Awards in Los Angeles, the 63-year-old icon received an Honorary Academy Award, marking a milestone fans and colleagues have long believed was overdue. Dressed in classic black tie and greeted by a standing ovation, Cruise seemed genuinely moved. "Making movies is not what I do, it's who I am," he told the room, reflecting on a career built on equal parts fearlessness and dedication. In a speech both emotional and nostalgic, he described the moment his childhood self first saw light flicker across a movie screen. "It showed me cultures and landscapes and sparked a hunger for adventure, for knowledge, for humanity." A love letter to the power of cinema. Cruise's speech centered on the idea that movies are a shared human experience. "In that theater, we laugh together, we feel together, we hope together," he said. That is the power of this art form. In an especially heartfelt moment, he invited anyone in the room who had ever worked with him, on any film, in any capacity, to stand. As dozens rose, Cruise said, "I carry you with me. You are part of every frame I have ever made." It was a rare glimpse into the gratitude behind his famously intense work ethic. Ever self-aware, he also couldn't resist a joke, and hopefully I'll keep going with not too many more broken bones. A tribute from a visionary. The award was presented by Oscar-winning director Alejandro G Iñárritu, who praised Cruise not simply as a movie star but as a cinematic force. "He doesn't just make films," Iñárritu said. "He embodies them." Their collaboration continues. The two are currently working on a new film slated for 2026, making this honor feel less like a capstone and more like a new chapter. A career worthy of Hollywood's highest honor. Though Cruise has been nominated for 4 Oscars, for Born on the 4th of July, Jerry Maguire, Magnolia, and as a producer on Top Gun, Maverick, he had never before won. The Governor's Award marks the Academy's recognition of his lasting contributions to the craft, from his early breakout roles to the boundary-pushing stunts of the Mission Impossible franchise. Before he took the stage, the audience watched a sweeping montage of his career, the youthful intensity of Taps, the swagger of Top Gun, the emotional depth of Rain Man, the comedy of Tropic Thunder, and the increasingly audacious action feats that have become his signature. A night of legends. Cruise was honored alongside other influential figures in the arts. Debbie Allen, celebrated choreographer, director, actor, and mentor. Wynn Thomas, a pioneering production designer whose work helped define eras of American cinema. Dolly Parton, recipient of the Jean Hersey Holt Humanitarian Award for her philanthropic impact, particularly in literacy and education. Not a farewell, a promise. Far from signaling retirement, Cruise made clear that he intends to keep making movies for as long as audiences will have me. If anything, the night felt like a recognition of a legacy still very much in progress. For a star long associated with defying gravity, the moment felt grounded, human, and, at last, fully his.